teacher, and today I have another comment for you guys. So I'm finally actually using my own BO3 gameplay because I'm at my friend's house, and he's actually letting me use his PS4 for the time. So yeah, anyway, there's some guys in my class who never get caught with anything. I'm one of those guys who gets caught with shit like 50% of the time. Like, what I mean is, like, I don't do my homework half the time, okay? Because I just want to play Modern Warfare 3 like a scrub. Holy shit, I'm underwater. Will I fucking drown? Don't tell me I'll drown. Let's go under this shit. Whee! Dude, this is dope. I'm staying underwater. Oh shit! Shit! I fucking drowned! Alright, anyway, so look, there's this guy, okay, and he didn't do his maths homework, and like nobody does their maths homework. Like half the time the teacher doesn't even like check if you have your maths homework done and shit. So none of us do our maths homework, but I didn't have my maths homework done at that time, and neither did the guy sitting next to me. But like, I guess everyone in the class did their maths homework. So the teacher comes around checking the homework, okay, and he comes over to me and he checks my homework, and I didn't have it done, and he was like, dude, you know what? Okay, he didn't say, dude, you know what? He said, you have a write out. And so, like, basically a write out is just like writing out the code of behavior or some shit, like 20 times. So yeah, he gave me a write out, and the other guy, the guy who didn't have his homework done. Okay, the other guy who didn't have his homework done, the teacher comes up to him, okay, and he doesn't even ask him for his copybook. He doesn't have the homework done. The teacher just completely ignores him. He just walks by him, like, just pretending he's just not even there. And I'm like, what the frick? I get caught with no homework, and this guy's just sitting next to me enjoying his freaking life? No, dude, that's bullshit.
They're gone.
I was so pissed. Like, this is the kind of shit I get caught with. Oh shit. Oh shit. Holy shit. Dude, the lag is real in this shit. Holy shit. And yesterday I had like, yesterday for another class, I had to do like, I had to do a bunch of questions, and it was like 1 hour worth of work, and I didn't bother doing it. Like, I did it, okay, but I did it at home, but I didn't know any of the answers because I'm just shit at it. So I wrote out all the questions. I wrote out like saying, it said everything. It said like how do I say this? It was a fill in the blanks thing, okay? So I wrote out the whole sentence, but I left out the blank. I just left a big space where the blank was. So so I just feel like a badass, you know. I tell all my friends I didn't do my homework, and they're like, oh, okay, nobody did. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And okay, 1 second, dude. I'll cut this out. I use cut call. And so I didn't fill in the blanks, okay. And I guess about three other people in the class did do that. So we're a class of 30, and 3 other people in the class did do that. And you know, I felt that I wouldn't get caught by my teacher, and she wouldn't like get mad at me or anything, give me a write out, because this was the last day before our break. So yeah, she didn't give me like extra work or anything, because that's what she usually does. What she usually does is she just like tells us to do the same homework out twice for the next day. But we were on break after this day, so I thought she wouldn't do that to me. So I just did do my homework. So yeah, and the next day I go into the class, okay, and she says, "All right, everyone, take out your homework." And she was in a bad mood, okay. I just knew she was in a bad mood. So I don't want to show her my like empty. Tell her I left my copybook in my locker. She gets pretty pissed of that, and she gets pretty pissed of that. And 3 other people just followed my lead. The 3 other guys who didn't have their blanks filled in as well. They just did the same thing. They said I left my copy in my locker and shit. So guess what she said? She said, all 3 of you go down to the back of the class and do your homework again. Out. And what we did is we just went we went to the back, and we all had the homework done. All we had to do was fill in the blanks. So we started filling in random shit, because none of us knew it. None of us knew what any of the answers were for the blanks. And we just started filling just the randomest shit ever. We wrote just like, it just didn't make any sense if you read that. So we were just filling in random shit, and we were talking to each other while doing it. And she looked at us talking, because both of us, like the three guys at the back were just making jokes to each other, and we were all just laughing out loud, and we were making fun of everyone else in the class of how like they had their homework done and we didn't and everything. And then the teacher looks at us like, for the first glance we knew that like she knew we were talking, and the second glance we knew we were screwed, so we stopped talking. But then my friend whispered to me some joke. I don't even remember the joke, but I started laughing out loud, like really freaking loud, like so the whole class could hear. So the teacher looks at me and she's like, do you want to do the workout twice? And I'm like, no thank you. She gets so pissed, like the look on her face was just so funny. The guy next to me was just dying laughing. It wasn't even funny, and I was there like practically crying because I hate that teacher. Everybody hates that teacher. I wish I could expel that. No, I wish I could get fired. That would be so good. Okay, how can I get her fired? I can tell the just being a bad teacher. She doesn't do anything. Like she teaches so badly. Like I practically learned nothing in that class. Like practically nothing. I actually want to get her. I want to get her fired so badly. I know another friend of mine. He actually got a teacher fired, and like I'm afraid of getting a teacher fired. What if the teacher comes after me at night? He probably will. He would probably just come up to my house and say, "Your son got me fired. Find me a new job." That's what I'm freaking afraid of. That's what he would say to my parents. He or she. This teacher is a she. Worst teacher ever. And if that teacher is watching this video right now, you know who you are. Like, screw you. Anyway. Frick, man. Oh, and once, there's this guy in my class who has a freaking like afro, like a full-on afro. I'm not even kidding. And like he has a full-on afro, and what we all do is we put like pens in his hair. We take all the pens we have out of our pencil case and we just poke them in his hair. So he looks like a fucking tarantula. So he looks like a fucking. So we poke so many pens into his hair that he looks like a fucking piñata. It's not even fucking funny.
Bobby's better step the fuck up.
The most bullshit kill cam ever. Everyone was using freaking assault rifles. What the hell?
What,
and once we put. And once we put so many pens in his hair, like there were about like 17 pens in his hair, okay? And this guy doesn't freaking notice, because guys, you all know what an afro is. If you fucking
You killed Mario! You fucking killed Mario! What the fuck would you do?
And we put so many pens in his hair. There were about 17 pens in his hair, okay? And he was just standing there. He didn't notice anything. He didn't know shit what was going on. And everyone was just standing around the class just laughing at this guy. And he was like looking around, just laughing with us. You know, he was trying to freaking fit in. If someone's laughing next to you, you're not just gonna sit there and just like pretend you don't know what the frick is happening. Calm in. Calm in. Calm in. What the hell, Treyarch? What is this bullshit? Anyway, so the English teacher walks in while we have about 17 pens in his hair, and the English teacher is like freaking probably one of our worst teachers, and she gets like really pissed really quickly. So yeah, she comes in and everyone's trying to keep in their laughter, okay? But I'm the guy who's put the most pens in his hair. So I'm sitting next to him, okay? And I have no pens in my pencil case. They're all in his hair. And and while the English teacher is walking in, all she's looking at is the guy's hair. Like she's just looking at him like he's a fucking alien, and he's just looking at the English teacher back like, what are you looking at? And he still doesn't know anything that's going on, and all of us are just like standing next to him, just laughing our heads off. And the English teacher says, "Won't you ever grow up?" And then he turns his head like really freaking quickly, and all the pens fall out at once. And he was like, "I didn't put that there. I didn't put that there." And the English teacher thought he was freaking retarded. End broadcast. In the broadcast.